And that's what makes heterosexual relationships so hard, because
Oh yeah.
there's complete
All
friction of.
all of the like
I wanted to ask you, what are the gender effects on personality?
women tend to be more conscientious in some ways, more agreeable, and also much more neurotic. Neuroticism is like highly associated with being female.
And then men?
Men tend to be much less agreeable, less conscientious in certain ways, and then less neuroticism. Men tend to have more of a like this like it's called the dark triad, or basically like kind of an antagonistic personality trait that women, because of socialization or whatever, tend not to display as much.
And that's what makes heterosexual relationships so hard, because
Oh yeah.
there's complete
all
friction of.
all of the like my husband never mops the floor or whatever, that's personality based. Yeah.
But the thing is, it's shared across men, as in it's not like it's just my guy.
You know, obviously these are all averages, so you'll find someone who's like
Sure.
below the average or above. But yeah, it tends to be shared. Yeah.
So that's something that all men need to work on.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
And that's the hard part with that, right? Because romantic relationships is probably where we see this the most, where we just say to our partner, but that's not who I am. I don't want to be that. And also because you feel the pressure that your partner wants you to be that way. What do you do when your partner wants you to be that way, but you don't want to be that way for them?
You know, there could be another reason to be that way, though. Like, even if it would just make your relationship a little bit balmier, you know, maybe you understand each other better, maybe you communicate better because you agree to say things a certain way. My husband has this with like various things. He likes things like, he tends to think that eating the very last bit of something is rude. And I think that leaving a big bag with a tiny bit of something in it is rude.
Yeah.
But so now though, when I see a big bag with a little piece of something, I'm like, oh, he's trying to be kind to me, right? Like I'm seeing it through his eyes of like, he's being empathetic. And when I like gobble down the last of the cheese and throw the package away, he tries to see it as like, I'm being efficient and showing him love by not leaving crap in the fridge.
Yeah. And that again goes back to that underlying need, because that's an underlying expression of the same thing.